Hello you glorious lot, it's MegaGran here again, back on the Clubhouse SMP server, and I'm waiting for Captain Richy, because we're going to do a bit of path planning. Here he is, look. So I'm just going to divvy up this netherrack so we can mark out a path between my base and his base, which is about 2,500 blocks apart. But we go through some gorgeous countryside, and it just really begs for a path to be able to ride along or walk along. So we start from my base and we mark up to the first clump of trees, which are there are two types of trees, one oak on the right, as you can see, and birch on the left. And as we go through this, we can see that there's a natural sort of gap in between the two sets of trees, apart from one or two areas where it's a little bit congested, and one or two trees will have to go on there. That's my first birch tree that I chopped down there, but not too many. As we come through that first little wooded area, the terrain naturally goes downhill, and it's deciding which way to go through the landscape to get the best sort of views as you go along the path. So we decide that we're going to have that cliff face on the left hand side, and we're going to go up to the peak of this area here so that you can see it quite nicely. And there might be some landmarks that we might add into those cliff faces to make them a little bit more interesting. So the next thing that we're aiming for is this mountain here. And what we're planning here is going straight through the mountain rather than over the top. So this area was marked quite naturally by some of these lilac plants here. And that is the area we're going to actually take straight through. This is us going over the top of it. And as we come across the other side and down again, we find another little wooded area, which looks really quite a nice area to be sitting and having a picnic and that sort of thing. So I think that is going to be a featured area as well. As we travel along the natural contours of this terrain, we're led sort of slightly upwards to the peak here, and as we turn left along the top of the peak, there are some trees, a wooded area on the right there, and a peak of a hill on the left. And if we carry on keeping ourselves in between those two features, there's a gorgeous gorge appears. Look at that. It's quite dramatic. There we go. And on this bit here, we intend to build a bridge. So we need to design that. Not quite sure exactly how that's going to look, but hopefully it'll be quite spectacular as well. So as I tentatively lead my horse across this makeshift bridge, you can see how breathtaking this gorge is as we ride along the right hand side of it towards Richy's place. There might be one or two tweaks in this, might create one or two other points of interest within it. But as we come to the end of the gorge, the terrain naturally takes us round to the right at the bottom of this hill, and two new features then come into play. As we go further on, one of the features is a pillager outpost, so obviously we need the path to be far enough away so as not to invoke any attacks for the strollers along the path. On the other side of the pillager outpost is a village. And that's up there on the left hand side, you can just see there. So we decide to take the path along the inside of this sloping terrain here, and as we go around and follow it all the way around, the next feature actually comes into view in the distance there, and you can see the sandy beaches of not the sea but a massive lake. And this river runs all the way to Richy's base and beyond. So we decide to cut across it, and there'll probably be another bridge back there. And along this side comes into view another village, which sits right on the river actually. So the path will come right round that village and go back to the edge of the river. And the path will run along the river until we come to this last wooded area here. There's one or two features here, a little ravine there, and one or two caves around. But we're going to go around the edge of this wooded area, back to the river side, and carry on along the river. And then Richy's place comes into view. There we go. And that's going to be the path. So we'll keep you updated on how that goes. Next up is tackling this. It's a zombie spawner. And I found this when I was exploring a mineshaft. I haven't fully explored that mineshaft actually, so I'll have to finish that. But for now, I'm going to tackle this. And the first thing I need to do, while I think about which way to bring the zombies out, is to dig out this 8x8 room. So I've lined my 9x9 room with stone brick, so I know not to dig through it if I come across it from another angle. And I need to get rid of that entrance above it because I came down. When I first found it, I just noted the coordinates and I dug down to find it again because I couldn't find it in the mineshaft. And that's because I haven't explored it very well. So, yeah, so I've got to go up and bung that up and then decide which way the zombies are going to come out. I think there is only one way that logically I should bring them out, so it shouldn't be too hard to decide, I don't think. Right, so I've just taken all those ladders and filled up that hole above the zombie spawner. My last brick is about to go in. Oh, I need to move that. I can't have that there, can I? And now I can remove this. Now then, I'm going to make sure I have some water breathing potion on me, just in case I'm working with water. I'm going to be underground. You never know. You know what water's like. It likes to kill people. It really does. So, right then. Now then, so what I want is, I'm going to have a little house nestled in here. And what I can envisage is I'm going to walk in the house and I'm going to go down a little water drop. And next to it is going to be a water elevator that I can come out. So I can go in, do my XP in and come out again. So I'm going to do this a little bit like Captain Richy's done his. He has his zombies going up a little bit of an elevator from where they spawn, and then they go along a water chute with magma blocks underneath to reduce the health, and then they drop down into a killing chamber. And that's what I'm going to do, I think, if I can. Well, I'm going to try. And that's going to be where the soul sand goes. And then I've dug a little room out up here that's going to be the killing room. So I just need to put a chest down to dump some stuff because my inventory, as usual, is getting so full I can't do anything. And a bed. There we go. Right, I've got my first course of water in and I'm just going to chop these end blocks out so that the water will come down further and push the zombies into this little tunnel that I've made. Some more lights up there. It's looking a bit dark. They're going to go in there. Now I just want to get a little bit of water so I can test where these zombies are going to end up. So let me get hold of that. And this is the ladder. They're not going to go up the ladder, obviously. No, this is going to be a water chute. And I'm wanting, I think, to go up to this height here. And let me just cover that because that's going to be the water chute. But I'm just going to cover it for now. And then this water, let me put that up there because I don't want anything spawning up here. This water is going to go there. So I'm going to come up the water chute, go along this water, and if that's... Hang on a minute, let me just put a block under there, because I thought that was where they were going to go down, but it goes beyond that, so I'm going to take it here. It's this one here that I want to knock out, so it pushes them down there. And then I'm going to put magma blocks along here, so that they have more damage, because it's not going to go down 22 blocks. When the zombies come down this chute, they'll land on a slab over a hopper, which is going to suck up all the stuff, all the things that they drop, and it's going to go right into that chest there. Now, where's my slab? That can go on there. that should work out quite well, because the baby zombies can't fit through there as well. So that should be good. Right, now I need my kelp in so that these this water turns into water source blocks. There we go. Got respiration on my helmet, so I haven't actually taken my my water breathing potion. Now if I get rid of all this and replace this with soul sand. Where's my soul sand? There it is. There we go. So that should now be a water elevator. Shall we have a go? Woo! So then the zombies will come along here, and that's my stairs to get down, and my ladders to get down, and that's where they're going to drop. Okay. I just need to put these magma blocks in now, so I'm going back up here. I've just moved the ladders across so that it's solid underneath there. And I'm just going to put, I'm not quite sure how many to put under, but because it isn't a long drop, I'm just going to put them all along here and just hope that they don't die before they get downstairs. So, let me just take that one out first. Now then, if I get a bit further down, take those off, take that ladder off, take that block out and put that one in there. And then, let's see, I want another block in there. Actually, let's put some wood up and then I'll know it's... Oh, will that be set on fire by those magma? I don't know. I don't know what the... I don't know whether that will or not, so I'm going to put some brick in instead. It's just my luck that it'll set it on fire. So I'm just going to leave that there, and we need to try it out now. Getting rid of these torches is always a bit dicey, but I've got to get rid of them. Now these on here. Hopefully, if they do spawn, they'll just go in the water and be taken down there, which they are already spawning. There you go. Look, full bling. There we go. I'm glad it's zombies and not skeletons though, because they'd have been shooting me by now. Right, let's go up and see. Right, let me see. Oh, can I get up here? Oh, is that already one? I think it is. That's the one, the blingy one, look. Mind you, he had a full armour on. I've got sharpness 4 on mine. Maybe I should have a smite sword rather than a sharpness sword. That would be better, wouldn't it? But anyway, I'm just testing it out, so I'll get myself kitted out afterwards. What's happening now? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, there's some more in there. That's all right. Oh, there's loads there. Oh my goodness. Let's go back up and there we go. Oh, they're getting damaged. They're getting damaged. I can hear them. Let me put that there because I'm having trouble getting up here. There we go. Oh yeah, they're coming down. They're not dying before they get here, so that's all right. Oh, it's a bit loud, is that? Oh, that's doing okay, isn't it? That is not too bad. Yeah, they're coming. Yeah, excellent. Oh, I'm well chuffed with that. Well chuffed. Now I'm working on a lighting system so that I can turn it off when I've finished. And there's so many spawning, I've got to come up every 2 minutes to get rid of them. And I'm getting so much stuff. Horrid thing. That I'm going to have to put in another chest, because look at this. Oh my goodness. I'm glad about the zombie flesh though, obviously, because I can trade with the villagers, can't I, with that? I can use that with the clerics, so... But yeah, I need to put another chest in there. Oh dear. Now, I'm doing a bit of wiring. I have no clue whether these repeaters need to go in here, but I'm putting them in anyway. Just so that... Well, just so that it'll work. I'm just messing about here, really. I don't know if this needs to go on there. But as long as it works, I don't care, really. I don't really understand a lot of redstone stuff. So hopefully this will work okay. But we shall see. Well, I put one lot of lights in around there, as you can see, 2 on each side, but there's just not enough light to stop them from spawning. So I've come in to see what the lay of the land is, and I think what I'll do is I'll put another set of lights down here, and I'll just do this so that I can see where they need to go. And so I'll put another 2. In fact, I'll knock out another block. That'll be even easier to see, won't it? And just underneath these, I'll put them in there. Can I get that one out? Yeah. And this one, and I think I'll put some in the ceiling as well. Oops, didn't need to do that. Can I get that back? Where is it? There it is. There we go. Okay, so now I'm on the top, and hopefully I won't fall through there. Let me connect this up. There we go. So that's on. I should have another one here, I think. There we go. I put that in there and connect that along here. Yeah, so I'm going to do that all along the top. Right, this last one's going to have to be a bit out of line because my switch is there and I don't want to move it. So it's going to have to go in there, and I can connect it up to, it'll have to be to this bit here. There, they're all lit up. Whew, okie dokie. I've no idea whether there should be as many repeaters as this, but it's working, so that's fine. And it goes all the way down there, and I've stepped it up the different levels, and that was very complicated, but it's all working. And inside here you can see where I've put all the lights, so that should be okay, shouldn't it? All the lights are on, so when I take these torches off, if it's going to work, no zombies will fall on my head. Let's have a look. And those zombies, the ones that are in the mine shafts, and I must really, even though I've had good spawn rates with those spawning in the mine shafts as well, but I will try and get rid of them. I don't like mine shafts though. Well, there's nothing spawning, so I think that's okay. I think that is okay. So let's put the walls back in, switch the lights off, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we will be okay. Oh, it's like Spaghetti Junction down here. Don't look. How do I get up, actually? Let me knock that out. And that one, I don't need that. Need more ladders here. Oh, my inventory. Out of my inventory. Right, let's get up here. Oops, daisy. No, I didn't mean to do that. Can I get back on there? Oh. There we go. Right. Whew. Okay then. Let's see. Right. Let's see what happens. Should be off now, I think. Oh. Oh, yes, they're coming. That sounds good. There we go. Now I can take these down, I think. I think this is working okay, so I think I'll close this off as well. Right, I've made it, I've decorated it. I've put a complete enchantment setup in. Just moving my bed up there. I'm putting the floor in there instead of a trapdoor. I was thinking a trapdoor, but I don't think I'll need to go down there again. That looks okay, I think. I'm quite chuffed with that. It's functional. I can turn it off when I want to. Awesome. Right, see if I can do upstairs now. Now, the house that I'm going to build on top is going to be similar to the other houses on the build. I need some spruce. Just put that in there. And now I can make some doors. There we go. There we go. Just put the windowsills in at the bottom there. I'll have to take some of this away as well. And we'll get some windows in as well. There we go. Oh, forgotten that bit. Why did I forget that bit? No idea. Yep, that's looking short and fat. Right, I think I'll put the roof on now. Just one of the little dinky roofs that I like to put on. Nothing very fancy. There we go. Because I can't do very fancy, so it just has to be simple. There we go. And the rest are going to be stairs to the peak. There we go. Oh! And I'll do this side as well. I didn't mean to do that. You know that, don't you? Right, and that goes there, that goes there, and this bit here should go right in the middle. That's it. I think that's it. Yeah. And let me have a look at this bit at the bottom. That one doesn't go there, just like that one doesn't either. I'll just pick those up. And then down at the bottom here, that goes there. Another one goes there. Out the way, scaffolding. And then that goes there and that goes there. So I think that's how I'm doing them. I've done one for a while, so let me just have a look. Oops. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that's the shape I'm going for, I think. Oh, look at that stupid thing up there. Oh my goodness. I'm always having to go up to collect them. Just want to add a few texture to this now. So I'm just going to knock out odd blocks and put some birch in there and then strip that, and that just gives it a little bit of a different texture. I need to put a window in there as well. And now I need a bit of slabbage for the front porch. Let me just pop that on there, and then I'll need one on top of there. There, that's it. Right, and a bit of lighting. Have I got some lights here somewhere? Ah, I thought I had. There we go. That can go there, and that can go there. Okay, I need to texture the roof a bit now. I'm going to just change some of these stairs on top now. I've done the bit on the side, but the bit near the top I need to change some of these out for andesite stairs, stone stairs, cobble stairs and the like. So just odd ones. Right, I think put andesite there, and we'll have some cobble there. Oh, I might do another cobble actually, 2 cobbles together. Let's have a look. There you go. And what about, let's see, cracked stone. Put that over here, I think. Whoopsie-daisy. There. Let's have a look. Right, let's just have a look over here. Oh, nearly fell down that hole. Oh, that's not too bad, is it? Not too bad at all. Look at that scaffolding up there again. Okay, well I've made an upstairs for a bed, and I'm just putting some signs on so any weary travellers coming by can pop in, fix the tools, have a snoozeroony. I think I'll put that on there so nobody falls down if they come in and are unsuspecting. Can't be doing that, can we? Although it is a safe drop. Ooh, there we go. There we go. I think that's all right. I'm quite chuffed with that. Bit plain in here. I might put some chests in with some food in and stuff. Yeah. Right, and a few bits of greenery just to finish that off. Because it's quite a long house, is this? It goes back quite a way, so I think I'll have to put quite a bit of this on to make it look effective. Like, you know, you've planted ivy and it's taken years and years and it's grown all over the place. bit more at the front here, like so. That's not too bad. I might add a bit more greenery. I'm alright with inside, I think, for now. So another thing I really need to do is to do this bit up here. And that is put a chimney in. So I think it's going to go here. And above the level of the top of the roof. Oh, and the sun's going down. Let me get my campfire, put that on top. There we go. And the spruce trapdoors to finish it off. There we go. Still a bit bare is this house. I might have to keep tweaking it as I come across things I want to either add to it, put inside it, or... Oh, that's not very good, is it? It's in a funny position, really. So I think I'll have to call that an episode as time is getting on. By the time I do the next episode, we will have updated to 1.16. So, lots of potential there for lots of exciting things to go on. We'll see how I get on. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. Stay safe and stay well. Bye bye.